Hello, everybody. Good morning. Buenos dias. Welcome to Little Havana, and welcome to Miami. We're so excited to have you here. We have a really great program. Actually, the program itself physically is in front of you, so if you have any questions about what time, what panel, what fireside, it's right there in front of you. Also, we have a list of the speakers in there as well. First of all, this event doesn't happen without a lot of people involved, so I just wanted to quickly thank a few people. First of all, thank you to all of our sponsors, Economist Intelligence Unit, thank you all, Miami Downtown Development Authority, DCI Group, Mercantile Bank, coming with offices in Panama, Venezuela, and here in Miami as well, so thank you guys. We also want to thank the Miami Herald, our friends at Render, Apex SEO, Blue Nest, and also, maybe most importantly, we want to thank Miami-Dade College, and we're going to hear from the campus president here in a few minutes of the Padron campus, Dr. Oscar Loynaz. But this is a really beautiful venue. This is the second year in a row that we've been here doing this, but we also utilize a lot of spaces they have around town, including at their downtown campus, so we really want to thank them. And also, we want to thank all the volunteers we have out there. I hope you were greeted nicely there by many of them. Probably about half the volunteers out there come from Miami-Dade College, but we also have students from FIU and UM and some other schools, so we really are thankful for their help as well. There's going to be lunch today served at 11:40. You'll get that, but we also have coffee and water stations over here and in the back in the reception room. So feel free to help yourself at any time during the day as well. And also, you might notice just a few things about the Economic Club. You know our website, econclubmiami.org. You can find all sorts of information there. We also have a membership. So I know a lot of our members are here and more coming a little bit later today. But if you'd like to be a member of the club, you can apply for membership. Once you're accepted, it's $500 a year, and we promise you at least 4 events that you'll have complimentary admission to each year, and also a 50% discount here at our annual conference, the Miami Economic Forum. So definitely apply, but also you get into our membership directory, you get access to that. We also have a private WhatsApp group that stays pretty active. As soon as I tore my Achilles tendon in August, everybody started talking about playing tennis with each other in that WhatsApp group, and I just said, enough with this WhatsApp group. But anyway, so thank you guys for that. But yeah, there's the membership application, and also all the information here is about this event is at miamieconomicforum.net, so you can find any updates about today as well if you want to share the agenda with people who are not here as well. And you can find all that information there. But I just wanted to also say, please, if you're on social media, feel free to take photos and or any kind of thoughts and share them. We're on Twitter at Econ Club of Miami. We're on X. Sorry, Elon. We're on X, Econ Club of Miami. And also we're on Instagram and LinkedIn and all those things. So feel free to follow us on all of those platforms. Actually, we encourage you to follow us on all those platforms and everything. But we are here in Little Havana. Jeremy's going to give you a nice vision for the day. But as I said last year, I wanted to remind people, I was born here in Miami. I won't tell you what year, but I was born here. And my dad and my grandparents actually arrived right here, just a few blocks from here, in 1960 when they came from Cuba, and they had some American friends that welcomed them here when they came. But when they got here, this was a completely different Miami. It actually wasn't called Little Havana then, and their American friend said, you should probably go to New York. That's where the jobs are. So they went to New York, and they actually lived there for about a decade. Then they came back here, and actually the jobs were here for them, and a lot more Cubans were here. And so they got to really experience a different kind of Miami. If you fast forward about 6 decades from there, we're here in a completely different Miami. And now the New Yorkers are saying the jobs are in Miami. So we are attracting so much business here, and this is the place where not just Cubans, but all of the world is coming to convene. And so we're happy to really be hosting this event now on an annual basis, the Miami Economic Forum, to showcase the global hub for business. So I do want to introduce the chair of our board, Jeremy Schwarz. to welcome me here for the rest of the day. So thank you so much.
And first, let me also thank Francisco for really being sort of the operational node of this conference. He has been sort of an all-purpose executive in carrying this out. So, first and foremost, buenos dias, good morning, y bienvenidos a Miami, to all of you, and to all of the people who are here. It is a pleasure and privilege to welcome you to this conference and to the events that we're holding today. The first question for any conference is, why are we here? And we are here because we live in an age of disruption. Whether you talk about technology, economics, geopolitics, geoeconomics, trade, we are living through a period of vast dislocation and disruption. Disruption has become the norm of economic policymaking, economic decision-making, consumer trends, and lifestyle choices. Across the board, we are navigating, whether you're a small business owner or you're a policymaker, a host of factors and an interplay of forces that have not been seen in decades. And so today, we're going to explore a lot of those trends. We're going to talk about the return of security as a driving issue in shaping trade, especially in Latin America. We're going to talk about the intersection of global blocs and global powers and how they interact, whether it be the United States and China, whether it be other non-traditional actors, and all of the resulting opportunities and challenges that come with that. We're going to talk about the opportunities because in every crisis, we know there is an opportunity. And for every business and for every smart and measured policymaker looking for that opportunity, leveraging that opportunity, and making that opportunity work for your customers, your investors, your clients is key to what we do. So we are here to learn, to exchange ideas, and to grapple with this new normal of disruption. But the bigger question is, why Miami? Why Miami? I could tell you that it's because of our great weather, though that's not entirely it. I could tell you that it's the lifestyle and the quality of living, and that is true in certain cases. I could tell you that our macroeconomic stability and financial and fiscal prudence has created a level of economic competitiveness and stability within the state of Florida that is unrivaled in other countries across the world. I could tell you that if the state of Florida was its own economy, we would be around number 14. We would be Australia. I could also tell you that Miami has a whole wealth of built-in competitive advantages. We have a financial services sector that has been booming and growing since the 1970s. We have the second largest health district in the United States, located just up the road. We have one of the largest logistic hubs in the world, Miami International, Fort Lauderdale International, Upalaka, and Southcom. We have the Port of Miami. We have Port Everglades. We have literally a convergence of two major interstates, I-75 and I-95, right 15 minutes north of where we are. I could tell you that we have one of the most amazing, fantastic public university community colleges systems who are hosting us today, Miami-Dade College. And I want to thank Miami-Dade College not only for hosting us, but for being a gateway for all of the talent that has been coming through Miami and that has been educated in Miami and that has built Miami. And I could tell you about sound fiscal political leadership, where we said when companies were looking about navigating through COVID, we said, how can I help? And that underlined and accelerated the transformation of Miami from being a part-time city to being a full-time city, from having a tourist industry to having a tech hub. But I'll tell you, the real reason why we are here and the real reason why we're in Miami is what Francisco mentioned earlier, talent. In Miami, you have a workforce that is hungry, that is ambitious. You have a workforce that is multilingual, multi-ethnic, multicultural, but 100% American. You have a workforce that believes in this country, in its dreams, and in its leadership, not just here at home, but across the region. You have a group of people, employees, investors, clients, who are here who believe in the American dream because they have lived the American dream. And they are now building it and scaling it in their companies, in their families, in their communities right now. And this is why you need to be here. And it's also historic that we are here at the Eduardo Padron campus. We are here at Little Havana. And people say, explain Little Havana, explain Miami. I say, imagine taking the middle class of Barcelona, picking them up, and dropping them into the middle of Houston, Texas. That is what happened in Miami in 1959. We inherited hundreds of years of knowledge, education, skills, talent, ambition, and it fused with our American system and created what we have in here now. And decade after decade has absorbed wave after wave of talent, ambition, entrepreneurship, which we are going to see on our panels today. And we are going to hear from our keynote speaker, Adriana Kugler. That is why Miami is so important. And I'll even note for our Miami-Dade representatives, Eduardo Padron, the namesake of this campus, came here with a dream and ambition and talent. And he went through the University of Florida system and got his PhD in economics and came back to Miami-Dade College. And he could have gone to a bank, he could have gone to a fund, he could have been a successful economist, but he came back here because he loved teaching, he loved students, he loved creating. And he created one of the most impressive community colleges in America and in the world through that ambition. And so I want to pay tribute to Eduardo Padron for building MDC and for hosting this economic conference, which I hope will equal his tenure as well. And so, finally, why this conference? Why are we here? What do we hope to expect today? This economic club was founded for 3 simple reasons: to convene, to connect, and to collaborate. We want you to interact with the speakers. We want you to connect with everyone here and exchange your business cards. And we want you to collaborate. We are here to facilitate the type of success that Miami has benefited from in years past. So, good luck, enjoy the day, and we are available to help you in any way we can. Thank you. God bless.
And now I just want to welcome the president of the Padron campus here at Miami-Dade College, Dr. Oscar Loynaz.
Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? So, thank you. So I just want to say thank you and welcome you to the campus. I want to thank the Miami Economic Club for choosing Miami-Dade College and specifically the Padron campus to host this very special event. For me, it's an honor to have you here and the panelists and all of the folks that will be speaking here today, because this is what this college is all about, and this is what we aspire to do, which is have meaningful dialogue on a daily basis that generate amazing ideas that eventually will change the world. So I hope that for you today, I hope that when you leave here, especially as you overlook our beautiful city, that you're inspired, and when you leave, that you come back and you share with us all the wonderful things you have done. This place is a place for our community. It's a place for you to share all of your ideas, all of your thoughts. So always see Miami-Dade College, and specifically the Padron campus, as your home and as a place for dialogue. And on behalf of Madeline Pumaria, our college president, I want to welcome you and have a great and productive day. Thank you.